Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. So, last episode, you know the drill. We got to go over what we did last episode, and this is it. I mean, essentially, in a nutshell, we did this. That's an issue. But we did that, and now, I mean, residential demand is still really high. We dealt with or tried to deal with this too, but now this is a whole thing that's happening, and I think I built another tunnel for these people, and apparently it is not enough. They got to get on the highway and get in over here, for whatever fucking reason, because apparently driving a little further down here and taking this tunnel, which has way less traffic. Nah. We don't want to do that. We want to instead get stuck in traffic here and wait even longer to get to where we need to go. Not saying that. I know that they are not the most logical. They are not the most logical citizens on the planet. Especially when it comes to traffic, but I should speed this up. So I'll let some houses come in there. I did mention, and I have been talking about how I wanted to build a hospital campus, and I do still want to do that. However, firstly, I would like to build a crematorium nearby. I think right here would be good. Just so we're taking care of that, because apparently somebody died on the baseball field, which is a little morbid, but it happens. You one fastball right to the face, and you're dead, bro. I don't want to talk like that anymore. I don't, bro. I mean, I say it ironically, but like even saying it ironically is disgusting to me. All right, so I'm thinking that we're gonna want to build this hospital campus and potentially just city services campus, generally speaking, over here. I'm thinking that would be, or this would be a good place for it. Only thing is that I don't know how I want to do it. And I think I may want to do something like this, because it's going to cost me a lot of money, and I'm losing money right now. So to be honest, I actually don't know if I should go through with it, because it would be very expensive. Hospitals are expensive, but not only that, on top of that, you've got, all the, I wanted to make it look pretty neat by like having, I wanted to like mess with the terrain a little bit, so you could have like a lake and then put a fountain in there or something, stereotypical stuff for a hospital, but, this works just as fine, I think. We've got that hospital there that kind of takes care of things. And I really don't want to like, that was a lot of money right then and there to build that, and I don't want to spend beyond my means, really. As surprising as that may sound, I want to save some of my money. All right, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think like that is fine. And then if we go out like this, out of city limits. Well, why is the intersection, you know what? That's fine. And it's fine. I mean, I could probably afford to buy this plot, and I will do that just so I can make that work. And now, I mean, we have this entire area over here to work with, but we'll mess with that at a later time. I think, you know, we can do this, right? Doesn't look the greatest, and it's not the most efficient, but it is what it is at this point. No, let's go like, I'm gonna say like right here would be fine. And then that would probably be okay. We'll do something like that. And then it'll be fine. And then this all gets dedicated to residential. And now that we bought that new plot of land, we can... Well, we don't have the money for it right now, but we can expand here too and move things closer to the highway, and fill in this space over here. So I will do that soon enough. You know, I want to finish this first. And I also don't really like buying plots of land without filling up the plots of land that I have already purchased. But, you know, I mean, this is fine. Like, we have like a 4 tiles in total. We can work with this, okay? There's plenty of space to build with here. I won't need to buy a plot of land for a long time. Yes, this is all going to be residential. 100% of the way. And then hopefully, you know, this actually fills in relatively quickly instead of me having to wait again, because I need taxpayer money. You know, I'm a little short at the moment. We're not exactly rolling it in right now. So if you guys could build like right away, greatly appreciate it. We're going to go into the negative for a bit, and I'll probably get a pop-up or something telling me, hey, take out a loan or something, but I'm just going to wait. Just got to hold on, okay? Let these guys come in. Let them do their thing. This is starting to go down, which is good. The sooner the better, though. Yeah, okay. All right, bailout option. If the above measures are not enough, you can take a bailout to save your city. I will accept it. I'll accept a bailout, which is very unfortunate. Hurts my pride. I also disabled the auto bulldoze mod, by the way. Are you proud of me? It's, you know, now we don't get notifications when things are abandoned anymore. But it is a good thing. It is very much a good thing. You know, and I would raise taxes on everybody, but then they start complaining that taxes are too high. And, you know, they're really not thinking of the greater good here. You know, they're only thinking about taking care of themselves and their families, and I don't really appreciate that all that much, to be honest with you. They are also taking their sweet time building these things. Well, the demand, you know, really isn't there at the moment. It keeps coming back, you know. So we're progressively adding more and more homes. We're getting a little bit of commercial demand as well, which is nice, because we can actually fill that and take care of it. You know, all throughout here, You guys can do as you please with that allotted space. Just pay me tax money. And here we go. We're making money now. Well, it's about to head back into the negative, but regardless, we're getting more taxpayers in here, and that is really what is important. Also, what did you guys do? Here, look at this. Do you really think this is appropriate? Did you really need to do that in order to build whatever the hell you're building here? I mean, I don't think so. Also, you built it into the ground. I don't know how you expect anyone to get in there, but, I guess it's your business. All right. Okay. So crime is really bad over here, apparently. And, buildings keep going abandoned because these places don't have workers. All right. I mean, why is crime so terrible over here? I mean, I guess these areas aren't that well covered. In that case, though, there you go. There's an additional police station. Hopefully that will help to alleviate this problem, because obviously I don't want crime in the city. All right, and how are things coming along here? Okay, things are coming in slowly but surely. All right. You know what? While I have the money, I'm going to expand over here. Because I want to make sure I take care of this before it is too late. My apologies. This is going to be very expensive. I don't know if I should do it like that. I should probably just line it up here. Do it like that. Refund that. And then... yeah, here we go. There we go. Alrighty. So this is a bit of an expansion. I don't have the money. I probably don't have the money to build the necessary water pipes. Probably. Yeah, alright. Well, I mean, I can take out another loan. I'll take out that. Really hurting myself financially here. But, I have the expectation that things will fix themselves. Or at least, I hope. All right. So you all can come in over here. I know you guys probably won't be too keen on being close to the highway. So we'll build commercial here when demand comes back. I don't really understand why... the lack of workers is still such an issue. We've constantly been bringing in new people. I don't really know why it's been a problem. I mean, granted, the people are educated, but I have a mod installed where it'll push for people that are overeducated to work at some of these places if the jobs are available. So not enough workers. I guess you just need more people. the residential demand doesn't necessarily match that, you know. It's I don't know. I don't know. We had a couple commercial buildings popping up here as the demand creeps back up. I mean, really, I'm trying to get myself back to a place where I am making money, you know, because I can't continue any of my projects or anything without making money. I see this icon here. This doesn't make any sense, okay? There's nothing there. All right, don't try and fool me. All right, well, I mean, I guess one thing I can do over here is, at the very least, zone this here so that some businesses can come in. Make sure, yeah, they have water. All right, cool. How about the district? District could afford to be a little bit bigger. There we go. Yeah, an abandoned building right here, right by the highway ramp, huh? You know, I don't really see it. I do see that, though. All right, this is filling in slowly, and we're slowly but surely knocking this down. It's just taking a bit of time, which is, you know, we don't have all the time in the world to necessarily wait for that to happen, but I mean, there's nothing I can really do, you know. At the end of the day, like, what am I getting at? I mean, I completely lost my train of thought. I apologize. All right, you know what? Let's extend this all the way down. Let's just connect this right now. Cha-ching, baby. Very long, winding road. Cost me a lot of money. All right, there's that. There you go. It's fine. And maybe we can work. I don't know. I might just plant trees here along the back. Maybe. I should probably do that all throughout, but that'll take time. And I don't know. We'll see if I'm motivated enough to do that at some point. Probably costs money to plant trees, which again, you know, I don't have the means to do that, you know. Glad water pipes are not that expensive, because they are quite important. And that one covered everywhere, I think, just about. All right, so we can kind of take advantage of the space a little bit more. Like, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna de-zone that. Holy shit, look at these, look at all these little homes. That's amazing. I mean, hey, you know, these are the kind of homes that you would see waterfront. I think, you know, these tiny box-like homes, you know, because if you build anything bigger than that, it's going to be fucking, you know, the prices would be exorbitant. So, makes sense. It's realistic. All right, so these new businesses are coming in, and we're close to making money again. We're not exactly there yet. This area is just about completely developed for the most part. Okay. Demand's starting to creep up a little bit more. Go ahead and build here. You guys can build a little bit there. I think we're going to do this very incrementally to make sure that I am matching the demand the best that I can. Let's see. All right, we got a little bit more residential demand now, so we can take it even further. There we go. And while we're at it, and I know that I have ploppable Rico, which could potentially be helpful in some ways, but I don't necessarily have a design in mind. I just want to get these homes in, you know. You know, like I don't want to force taller buildings in here. I think having it be like a little suburb is perfectly fine. All right. Wow, demand is really taking off for residential again. You know what? And I mean, these guys can deal with the noise pollution because I'm going to plant trees at some point. It's just not going to be right away. So you know what? I might actually just develop this area out first. And then we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm really just trying to make money back. But here we go, losing money still. You know, I mean, we may have to shut down this hospital temporarily because that is a lot of money. And it only treated one patient in the last 10 minutes. So we can turn that off for a little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry. But you know, I'm really strapped for cash here. Okay, there's nothing I can do. Hopefully you will understand. And if not, well, not my problem, you know? Just trying to make money again. And once I build up a decent chunk of change, we can worry about we can worry about opening that hospital again, you know. But right now, we cannot do that. And I don't want to do that. we're probably going to end the episode soon here, but we're making money again, and I'm just going to ride this out for a while before, I decide, oh, I want to build this thing that's going to cost me an insane amount of money. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm going to hold off, I think, for a while here, just so I can make some money back. Because we really need it. Like, we've been strapped for cash this entire episode, basically. And, we can't really afford. I think once you take one bailout, you can't take another one. If I am not mistaken. So I would prefer to not have to do that again. Or I would prefer to not even be in that situation again. So, yeah. It's really not like a big deal. It's really not a big deal that I have to turn this off, and that I'm writing this out. I just, it just needs to be done. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. I did see that we need more, electricity availability. Hopefully that helps. It does put us in the green for a little bit more, or a little bit longer. Sewage treatment is also something that's probably going to need to be taken care of at some point or another. But not terribly concerned about that for the time being. I think for now, we're just going to worry about this. I'm trying to angle this so it gets all the boxes, or all the tiles, There we go. We can de-zone that. Okay. All right. So I think we're in a pretty good spot at the moment. I think this is a good stopping point for us. Why are you guys so incredibly strapped for workers? I don't understand. You don't need uneducated people. Is it just a case of not having enough people? Is that really what it boils down to? Because I'm bringing in a bunch of new people here. We're shipping new people in. They are coming in fast and furious. All right, don't you worry about it. All right, let's zone one final time. So, and then we'll let this come in while I do my little outro shindig. Outro shtick. That is the proper way to say that. Anyway, this has been a weird episode. I apologize. I felt a little weird and a little awkward, but it's okay. Probably a little too much caffeine, although it was only 1 cup of coffee. I don't know. Anyway, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of City Skylines, let me know in the comment section below. Like the video and share with your friends. It lets me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys very much for watching. Love you very much, and I will talk to you later.